This is G7 CRQ. Okay, yep, we're firing away on here. Well, it's only a test to see what it's like on on Dstare and 4 meters. You don't try these things out at least once. You never find out what it's like. And I've just seen something else I've got to do on this. Hang on. I love having all my meters up on the radio, fills the screen up. But I've never tried Dstare or any digital mode out on 4 meters. So it's just nice to try these things out. You've got the functions in the radio. Why not give it a go? What I'd like to do is try 3DV out. I was talking to Roy earlier on about 3DV and see how that works. And try that out on SSB as well. But that's something for the future. Anyway, let's put it around to you, Roy G6DKS to take from G7CRQ.
Yeah, G7CRQ, G6 Delta Kilo Sierra returning. You're getting my call sign come up and message. So I think I programmed in the message. So hopefully that's going out as well now, as opposed to just the call sign. But you might need to switch all meters to single mode rather than full, because I think it turns out facility off then. But yeah, you're sounding a lot clearer, because obviously there's no noise on your signal, Jeff. So it breaks you out the noise and everything. And you're actually quite clear, apart from slightly talking in a funny voice. G8ZOY in the group G6DKS. G6DKS and the group G8ZOY. Right, you're actually coming up G6DKS, Surbiton. Sorry, I think he says. Adam's coming up. Wallington, sorry. But I don't know, so obviously it knows where you are. There must be some sort of GPS going on this thing. Because I don't know whether Adam's actually programmed in Wallington, sorry. I don't know
Yes.
what are you both actually getting on my transmission? You can have all the lines up right. The message does still come up. So yes, you can have your power output, your ALC, your comp, FWR, and maximum current and all that. Maximum current, what's that? It's about just over 6 amps. Quite a lot, isn't it? No, it's not supposed to be 13.5. So no. So have you actually programmed your message in, Adam? Or because I've done nothing to my one, so it'd be nice to know what my one's coming up as. G7CRQ, only got G8ZOY.
G8ZOY, G7CRQ returning. Where does Homer Simpson live? No, you program it up, Jeff. It's in your settings. You put in your message, put your call sign in, and then your message. And mine should become up Wallington, Surrey, as you said earlier on. Roy's is coming up Surbiton, Surrey. So it's in your settings to set up. There is no GPS on the. I don't think there isn't. Not in the 7100. It's probably an additional option you buy for the thing. But yeah, I think 3DV would work great because the problems with this is you sound, because there's no white noise behind you. You sound clear, but you soon see that the bit rate on it isn't all that. I think on 3DV you can have a slightly wider. There's 2 different bit rates on it. It's like wide and narrow sort of thing. You get a higher bit rate, i.e. the audio quality is a lot better, which will work great on VHF. And obviously you've got the lower bit rate, which will work great on SSB on HF. So I've got to do my homework on that, but that's the next thing to play with. Because then you can, with 3DV, you can use that with lots of different older radios. And on its lower bit rate, it's supposed to work really well on SSB. And it really does travel well. But never really having experienced it, you know, it's free to download. It's a free codec. So and the hardware for it isn't expensive, so it'd be cheap to convert other radios to have some form of digital voice going through it. That means you can play. You can even use a handheld if you wanted to. You get one of your older handhelds and give it a digital voice. Round to you, Roy. G6DKS, G7CRQ.
Yeah, G7CRQ and Group G6DKS. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. See what we can come up with. Regarding the call sign and message, Jeff, you have to go into the settings. Because originally I only just put my call sign in. But then you can put the other bit in a message, which is the next line down. So then it will come up. But at the moment yours is coming up blank, because obviously you haven't put anything in. Also, when you turn the radio on, one comes up with the call sign now, which yours probably doesn't. And yes, Adam's correct. The GPS is an optional extra. It has the interfaces for it, but you need to buy the GPS unit. But you can put the details in manually. So there's one way around it. But yeah, do we actually need GPS as well? But no, very impressed with this little toy, Jeff. And it's worked quite well. But it definitely pulls you out of the noise. Apart from sounding a bit weird, you're perfectly readable. No noise on your signal at all. And so far, touch wood, no breakup. G8ZOY in the group, G6DKS.